Hello there, everyone. This video will show you how to create a bar chart race similar to this one. So let's get started. To begin, go to this website called Flourish. It is where you will create the bar chart races and other visualizations. First, create an account on the website. You can also sign up with Google, which I will do. I was supposed to sign up, but since I'm already signed up, I don't have to do it again. It will automatically create a bar chart race for you once you sign in. Now that you have a bar chart racing, the next step will be gathering the data. Now, go to this website, or any other website that you know has a dataset. I'm going to use the COVID dataset for this example. Then go to the Data Explorer and download the dataset in Excel format. Now, click the file. You can see all of the information about the COVID timeline. Total death, infected, vaccinated, and so forth. Now that you have the information, select all the data, then click Insert, then Pivot Table. Now you must put the country's name in the row. The country's name or the name of anything or thing must always be in the row. As you can see, it labeled each country in a row. You put the date in the column. It must always be in the column. As you can see, it's looking good. Lastly, for the numbers known as values, you put them in the value. The numbers are total cases infected, deaths, new cases, vaccines, and so on. However, you can only select one. You can put any, but in this case, I will go with total cases. As you can see, it's done. You can see how many are infected on what day. Now it's time to add the data into Flourish. Go back to the bar chart that it already created for you. As you can see, there is already a preset for you, but it isn't what we want. We want a total number of cases of infected time series. To add the data to Flourish, you go to Data. Then, by pressing Ctrl A, you select all of them. Then delete them. Now go back to Excel. Then select all the data in the pivot table and then click Ctrl C. Then return to Flourish and Ctrl P. The first row and column must be selected before being pasted. Now you must wait for it to paste and Flourish. It may take some time depending on your computer. As you can see, once it's done, the data will be present. You must now remove the first row because we do not need it. Then rename the row labels to country names. Add 2 new columns to the left. Then name the continent in the B column and the country flag in the C column. If this isn't showing, it's because it hasn't been saved yet, so you'll have to wait for it to save the dataset before you can see it as a bar chart racing. As you can see, it is still saving. You can now see the bar chart once it has been saved. You must now remember the date from beginning to end and then type the alphabet. As you can see, the COVID cases start with D and end with AHP. So, you change the values to DAHP. Now remove the grand total because it is not relevant to the COVID cases information. When the bar chart appears, it means that the data has been saved and is now available for viewing. As you can see, the bar chart is complete. All that remains is for you to design, decorate, and make it attractive or eye-catching in your own style, as well as to add an image to each bar. Right now, you can see that I'm trying to make bar chart racing more professional, nice, and neat. If you don't like the bar, simply remove it. For example, I'm going to remove the world bar because I don't need it, as well as other unnecessary bars. So, go back to the data and delete the rows you don't want, and they won't appear in the bar chart racing after you delete them. Remove the bars you don't want. Once you've removed the unnecessary bar, you should notice a difference. If not, repeat the process until it meets your needs. Once you're satisfied, it's time to design, decorate, and make it vibrant and appealing. As you can see, everything is in order. The continent may not be accurate to the country, but you get the idea that it's categorizing each country into its proper continent. As you can see, it's moving a little too quickly, so you can slow it down by making it longer, say 5 to 10 minutes, which is ideal for bar chart racing. To slow it down, go to Timeline and Animation, then Timeline Duration, and set it to around 300 seconds, which is equal to 5 minutes. As you can see, it looks much better and more appealing now. To save or record the video, use a standard screen recorder. To accomplish this, you must first preview the bar chart racing and then click record as soon as the bar chart racing begins to race. Like in the video, you can remove the cursor mouse if your recorder supports it, such as OBS Studio, Bandicam, and so on, to make it better than having a mouse cursing around the screen. And that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it and that this tutorial taught you something. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Also, remember to subscribe, like, and share this video.